was on the Tonight Show. He did a bunch, and one day he just woke up and said, "I'm not doing this anymore."
And he never went up again.
He did until 30 years later.
Wow.
He's doing it again now, and he's loving it. Judd did that. Apatow. He didn't. He was a comic, young, made it as a writer, stopped doing it, but it always calls you back. It's one of those things where it's like, it's a drug.
Yeah, but that's like fighting, right? Like MMA and stuff when they hang up their gloves
Yeah.
and you can see the tears in their eyes and it's like you've dedicated your entire existence to this one thing.
Yeah,
And like who are you without it?
I know.
Do you think you'll have that moment with yourself?
Yeah, I know who I want to be. I want to be a farmer. Like I want to, not a farmer, but I want to have like animals around me, and I want to learn how to bake.
Bake what?
No, I think he really loves the Great British Bake Off,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I'm not lying here.
And I think you'd be
I wanna-
really good at it.
Yeah, I want to bake. I want to use the soil and put my hands in it, and knead it. Knead the soil with my hands and really get into the dirt.
What would you grow?
Oh, all kinds of stuff like pumpernickel. Is pumpernickel a thing?
I don't know.
I
That
got
sounds like
neither.
a fabric.
I know, and it's some sort of pepper,
What kind of pepper?
habanero,
Gochu.
gochu, and habanero. I did something the other night I'm very ashamed of, and I wasn't even going to say anything, but I might as well say it now. But I corrected myself. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
So Sunday night I was at the Comedy Store at a spot, and I get to the store, and there's this waitress at the store. Her name is Lenny, sweet lady, and she comes up to me like almost like distraught, and she goes, "Hey, Martindale's stuck in Austin. I don't know, I go, okay. And she's like, and I'm doing this show in the belly room, and I have a packed room. Can you please do it? And I go, well, I have to do this other OR one. You know what I mean? And she's like, yeah, but after. I go, it just depends on how I feel. So then I go up in the OR, and I start talking. It's packed, and the sound's fucked up. Like, it's muffled, and I can't even hear myself, right? And also that night I was going, I have all these new jokes I want to try. And I tried them and they didn't do well, right? I get off and when you have a weird set, it's frustrating. You're in a weird mood. And then the sound guy comes up to, because I started complaining about it. And the sound guy comes up to me and goes, there's nothing wrong with the sound, man. I don't know what all you comics are talking about because everyone's complaining about it, right? He's like, I tested it, it's perfect. I go, it's not. I've been here for this amount of times, you know what I mean? It's never sounded that way. He said, well, I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it, right? I almost want to kill this guy, all right? But then now I remember I have to do the show upstairs, right? So I go up there, and I see CP up there, and he's killing.
Who's CP?
He's a black guy.
Oh, uh-huh.
And what's so funny? I think that's his name. I don't think it's. I think it's wrong. CP. Yeah. I don't know.
The black guy.
Yes, CP black comic. Google that. Okay. And he's killing, right? And I'm now in a fucked mood. Like I know I can't perform. So I go up to Lenny and I go, and this host, sweet white kid. And they're like, can you please do it? I go, I know myself. I'm in a fucked mood. I just can't. They're like tears in their eyes. Please. I go, oh yeah. I go, you want me? Okay, you'll see what happens. Like that. I go up there, and I purposely, I think, start eating it. Like, it's bad.
Wow.
And I could see her leaning against the wall like this, looking at me, and I'm like, you happy? Like an asshole. I end the set, and then the host comes to shake my hand, and I diss him.
Jeez.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I leave the club, and also in the hallway, I'm like screaming, I told you I didn't want to go up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a fucking maniac, right?
Yeah.
Then I couldn't sleep that night. Next morning, I woke up. I called this kid Ramsey. He gave me her number. Then and I called her. And I apologized, and I said that was behavior it's terrible behavior. I told her what led up to that moment, right?
Yeah.
And normally I would have just let it go, you know what I mean? and not said anything. But I'm trying not to do that. So I was like, I was being clear, and I just said, I'll make it up to you, this and that. But I'm ashamed of my behavior that night.
But also the sound guy. Did he get it together?
No, no, you're gonna be back. Yeah, you're right. The sound guy.
I mean,
there a guy
that's
named-
kind of.
CP.
Chris Powell.
Yeah, there we go then.
Oh, you just.
I did Montreal with him. He's so
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
And I knew his name was right, but then when I said it, you guys were like, oh, that's not a real name for a comic. I go, maybe it's not CP, and then I got fucking paranoid.
No, because I thought you meant I wanted to say.
Who's
Oh my god.
the Korean dude?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say something. Okay, let me say something.
I thought that's what you meant to say.
So you're saying that I said up on stage, killing it, and I couldn't follow him? That's insane. That's insane. This kid is a beast.
I believe it.
All right, but I'm just saying, don't. That's insane, dude. I know my and CPs and all that. Okay.
Okay, good.
I know all that, right? But don't put that stuff that they're saying the CPs. I mean, it's good. I'm just saying that. And he's very talented. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, I think what you're allowed to make mistakes and be human, but I try to mend it right away.
And I think that I get that way. Like on the way here, on the drive over here,
Yeah.
I was in such an okay mood, like a perfectly fine mood. I was like, oh, look at this sky, how pretty, and when I got to the corner here,
Yeah.
there's a fucking guy, just like a big truck, just like coming down the hill really, really fast
Yeah.
towards me.
Yeah.
And he doesn't move over to the side so that I can get around to get here.
Yeah.
And I was like, he just stops.
Yeah.
And I was like, excuse me, can you just push in a little bit so I can get through? And he yells at me, he's like, there's a lot of space. And I'm like, my sensors are beeping because there's not a lot of space. I have cameras. And I was like, no, there's not a lot of space. And he holds up fucking traffic. And in that moment, I thought, oh, my day is over.
Oh, you thought
Like,
you were
I thought I was going to rage out.
Yeah.
Because he was so rude. He was just like, there's not a lot of space. But I know that feeling of like, oh, there's no coming back from this rage. Like, I just need to go home. And chill out, light a candle, and like breathe and apologize to the world tomorrow.
in the bathroom?
Okay. But yeah, you're allowed to feel that.
Good.
Yeah, you apologize. It's all good.
We have a beautiful guest today, Stavros. I've been a fan of his for a very long time. He's done Bad Friends before, and I've been watching him from afar. He's really he's like a Tim Dillon, in my opinion, a guy that can go anywhere into space and go into spaces that I can't even get to, but it's very exciting.
Oh yeah, I know what
opportunity.
space he got into that you didn't.
What?
I think it was like it was a fashion show in like Paris.
Who, Tim Dillon?
No, Stavi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I remember you being real like
Oh yeah.
big
I
mad
was
about
fucking
it.
mad about that shit.
Yeah.
Andrew was in it too, right?
Everyone was. I think Theo was.
Yeah. Why were they there?
I think they needed.
What?
Hi.
Yeah, hey, what's up? How we doing? Good.
What's this about?
What do you mean?
He's talking about how angry he was that he wasn't invited to that fashion show you did, and
Yeah, was that your thing?
It wasn't my thing.
But did you mention my name or no?
Oh man,
Who else was in it? Who else was in it?
Santino.
I know, dude.
You know him?
Yeah. Who else?
Who else? Mateo.
Yeah.
wasn't Theo in it too?
Theo.
Yeah. The best guys.
Yeah, good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I wasn't invited. I'm not one of the best guys.
No, I think it's more that you have kind of like a child's body, and it was like a menswear line. He doesn't really make like toddlers' clothes.
Yeah. But I mean, they had.
No, they actually
clothes for
made
you?
mine special.
First of all, let me just ask you something, dude. Since the last time I saw you, did you
Yeah.
eat somebody?
I have gotten fatter. Yes.
Yeah. What happened?
Just
Too many
kinda-
euros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, it's not my fault you didn't get on this fucking. You don't have to treat me like this out of the gate.
I know, but you still have a baby's body.
You do have a baby.
Yeah, all right. You gained a little weight. That's it.
I did.
It's not, I'm not trying to be mean
You got me
spirited.
there.
I think you're great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Because you know what, guys? I'm gonna just say something. You're people.
Yeah.
Because you have a little tan.
I do.
It just looks good that way.
I hit the
Yeah.
pool before coming here.
Did you really? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't live here.
80 degrees. No,
You live where?
I live in New York.
In New York City. Mm-hmm. In the in what part?
I live in Queens.
Fuck yeah.
Does this feel like really warm weather to you?
Absolutely. It seems incredible.
I've never been colder.
Really? This is cold for you?
Yeah.
It was fucking hot today. I came off the plane and it was like, it's just like in the little weird tunnel from the plane to the thing. It was hot as shit.
Oh.
I was excited. It's cold as hell.
And you just got in today?
I just got in, dude. I'm off the jet right to you.
Whoa, dog.
Yeah.
How long are you in town for?
4 or 5 days. I'm doing the last part. You're the bookend, Bobby. I start here and I end with Bad Friends on Saturday.
I never got that approval.
Wait, am I not approved?
I may not do it now.
Come on.
You came in here with hot, dude.
You came.
No,
I came in great.
Fuck you.
I came in nice.
No, you
smiling.
You came in smiling and you said on a baby's body.
No.
Yeah.
After you got mad at me for something, I was just
Oh yeah, you're right. No, but she's the one because I was just complaining.
okay.
And then she's the one that
Well,
came in.
he said that you get invited into spaces he can't reach or get to. And I was like, oh, like the fashion show.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, oh, fuck the fashion show.
If I was being mean, I would say like the top shelf, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
All right. Can I always say something, all right?
But medium shelf
All right.
also.
But in that group with the fashion, let's let go of the fashion group,
Okay,
right?
let's-
but I want to talk about it for a second, right?
Okay,
My
sure.
thing is that when I'm asking you is that when you were with those guys doing the fashion show, did you look around and go, yeah, this is the elite?
Not really, because what I thought was these are the people one guy is into, because it was all like Kid Super. You know what I mean?
Who?
Kid
Kid
Super,
Super.
the guy, the designer who.
Kid Super.
Yeah, Colm. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
But it felt like he just kind of. You're gonna have to take it up with him, man.
You're right. You know,
If I had
I'm
a
not
fashion
everyone's
show,
Thank you,
you
so much.
know who's modeling my petite line?
Who? Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, would that be actually, that's a really good idea to have like
Me and Trailer Trash Tammy.
like a short king petite
I love it.
menswear line.
I love it.
Bro, I love it, dude.
Well, here's what I probably shouldn't give this away, but I want to do a tracksuit line that starts at XL. It's only for fat people. You cannot get it if you're not fat.
Really?
It starts at XL,
Yeah.
goes to like 8X.
Yeah.
But
I'm not. Can I just say something?
That's not you. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Because I want to still wear
Different
it,
types
though.
of our body.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'll make one special for you.
No, can we just do an
Starts at only XS.
or a fat Asian line,
You're right.
right? So it's like
It's in Asia. yeah.
XS fat. What is it? Fat small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I think that Stavi has the look. So you guys have like, similar styles, right? You
please
do the
don't.
aloha shirt.
Yeah.
Aloha.
But I think what
Sure.
you're missing is the jewelry, the gold. I think that you should start wearing jewelry.
Yeah. You
want
want to go jewelry shopping?
Do you have a guy?
In New York, yeah, I do. Somebody who helped me.
yeah.
my friend Rachel.
I have one thing I have to say.
Please.
No,
Why? Why don't you wear jewelry?
because it makes my neck green.
That's fake. Dude.
That's
You're getting
fake
fake
stuff.
jewelry.
For me, it's like, what do I want to do with my time? I mean, I want to hang out with you guys and talk to certain people, but then what am I going to do? It's like I'm selling enough tickets for me, for my own good, where I'm like, I don't need to do anything else, anything more than this. It's like there's a problem. It's just problems.
Fucking star.
No, I'm not.
This guy.
No, I'm not.
At a different level. He's this star.
No. You sell twice.
Here's tone. Oh, I do Madison Square Garden now, so I don't
No,
wanna
the
fuck
theater
with
at
the little
Madison
people.
Square
What the
Garden,
fuck
not the real Madison Square Garden,
Yeah.
the little one. But you sell twice as many tickets as I do. But I'm telling you, me and my own world.
I don't
life
sell
are-
I don't sell tickets like you do.
Yes.
And that's a factual event.
Are you? Yes,
Yeah.
you guys do. You have much bigger-
Together.
Okay, but you have much bigger podcasts and you probably have more podcast views, more money coming in, more tickets being sold. But I'm saying
That's
I'm
not
okay.
true. That's not true, but I'll let you have it.
I'm saying I'm okay. I'm okay with what I have in my life. That's why
And
not
I'm
running
okay
around. I
with-
don't need to go do other podcasts. I just want to talk to the people I want to talk to.
I
I don't care if I get, because I'm saying if you told me, oh, you'll sell more tickets doing this, but I don't want to talk to them. At one point in my life, I do that, but now I'm like, I'd rather just have lunch with Dickie.
Okay. Let me ask you another question then. All right, let's divert from your own ego.
Ego is the enemy.
I'm totally kidding. You're a humble guy.
No, I'm not.
And I love you. And I honestly think I honestly think that my honest truth is I just think you're one of the funniest guys on planet Earth. Let's move on from that.
Well, tell the people in Kansas City that because the tickets aren't selling.
That's a tough market.
It is.
You know what I mean?
The Uptown Theater. Shout out to Uptown Theater.
Yeah, it's a tough market.
Not doing well.
So, do you have a fear? Because sometimes this fear arises within me because I'm a human being. I'm very sensitive. You know what I
Right.
mean? That this, because we kind of hit the jackpot.
You did. 100%.
No, you did. Too.
No, you guys did.
We all
We
did.
all
We all
did.
did. We all did.
We all did.
We all did.
Okay, sorry. George, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Vicky, I'm sorry. Let's go back to being relaxed and namaste
we all
about
did.
this, okay?
Okay.
And do you fear that it's going to go away one day?
No, because I feel that even if it does go away, I would just be thankful for the time I had with it, because that's what having kids, my whole life is about. My kids, as long as my kids are taking it, like you said, you're going to take this away from me, but my kids will still be okay, then I wouldn't care. And I would just be like, what a great few years I
I don't
had.
have any kids.
I know, but you know,
I don't have that thing.
are you gaping?
I'm gaping right now.
Yeah.
This is all
But
I
that's
have.
okay, but it's okay if you guys don't have kids. It's okay.
We're not even together anymore. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
What?
That was so good. God, you're quick. So quick. So good, dude.
Quick.
You know what? That's Madison Square Garden comedy.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Radio City sold out. Tickets still available. Theater.
Yeah.
I think that it doesn't matter if you have children or not. It matters, like, if, you know, I don't think you should base your whole existence and your importance and your well-being and you as a human being on what you're doing in your career. That's what happens in Japan. That's why they have such a high suicide rate in Japan. The suiwui, they call it a suiwui rate. A high suiwui rate in Japan is because they
Wait.
Is that real?
Write that down because I never heard of that.
Sui wooey?
Sui wooey rate.
suiwui.
Yes, can you write that down, George? Sui wooey rate. I gotta Google that later because I've never heard that.
The
Yeah,
company men.
The Japanese, the company men, they have a high
Yeah,
suicide
yeah.
rate, suiwui rate, because they identify only with their career. That's all they are. That is embroidered with them.
What's that sui wooey forest that they love
The Sui wooey forest.
in Japan
Oh yeah,
where they could kill themselves?
it's a haunted suiwui.
Yeah, I love that sui wooey forest.
Yeah.
Because you go in there and you're like, oh, there's a bird,
Yes.
as you do
Right.
in a forest.
Right.
There's a tree, as
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
There's a yellow body hanging from the tree. That's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Right.
That's a sui wooey thing.
That's a suiwui thing, and it happens.
Yeah.
And it's because they there's
They're
more
little
to life than just your career and money.
They're little people. How do
They
they,
are
get
little.
up? How do they get up there?
Because they're little, they have less weight. They can get up there quicker. It'd be harder for
Like
you
a
to get
spider,
up
but
there.
like a spider monkey.
Yes.
They go up there, right?
If you
Yes.
went to Sui Wooey, how would you do it?
I would go to the Sui Wooey Forest. That's
how?
where all the kids are doing it there.
Okay.
I
Steve
would-
Aoki's playing there. You know, I just imagine it's
Yeah.
sort of like a party. you know what I
Right.
mean?
I think I would choose medication. Like, I wouldn't want to hang myself or hurt myself. I would want to I would take a bunch of pills. Maybe I'd take like a bunch of Ozempic and just slowly something, you know what I
not
mean?
your
Like a bunch of
thyroid?
pills. Yeah. I would
Wait,
do
but
pills.
that's a very pretty girl way to Sui Wooey.
I
He's a
feel
pretty
like
girl.
a girl. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
I feel more connected with females than I do males. But I'm not gay, and I don't pretend to be. But I do feel more like a woman than a man. But that doesn't. But I'm still attracted to only women. I think my personality, my soul, might be a gay woman. So therefore, I'm still with women and only attracted to women.
Yeah.
But I
I
do think I'm a
understand.
gay woman.
I understand.
Yeah,
I would kill myself with Propecia
nice.
because I want a full head of hair when they find me.
I have a full head of hair.
I know, but even thicker.
Oh, you
like
want it to
maybe
be
some on my
thick.
face even.
Yeah, yeah,
Like if I took like 300 Propecia,
yeah.
don't you think I would look like this guy?
You would. You would.
But on the upper cheek, maybe.
No, but the thing is, Koreans, they can't grow facial hair. It's almost impossible. You can't ever get that. Nobody in Korea has that. Who has that in Korea? Seriously.
And seriously, I'm going to tell you something. All right, in a year from now, you're going to look at my face and you're going to go, they can do it
in Turkey. In Turkey.
in Turkey.
What do you mean in Turkey?
Beard transplant.
Oh, beard transplants in Turkey. Okay, yeah.
in Turkey?
But I'm talking about natural Koreans.
natural.
Two
Okay.
things. They can't really grow facial hair, and they don't have any smell to their sweat.
That's true.
That's an enzyme thing.
That's
a-
absolutely true. And we
So-
don't have Brazilian butts.
You do have Brazilian butts. Yeah.
Who?
You said Koreans do.
You've seen a Korean with a Brazilian butt?
Wait, Brazilian butts are. Oh, you're
big
talking about
butts.
BBL or just a big butt?
The kind that Brazilians have.
She's a big butt then.
The thing is with Koreans, men and women have the same butt. You can't tell a man from a woman from the butt. You can in other cultures, but not Korean. It's true.
What it is?
At least in South Korea. I don't know North Korea. They don't have that footage.
Let me just show you. So what you're saying?
Yes.
let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm serious.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to do this. Did
have to
you hear his voice?
I don't want
Then turn it this
sit
way.
here.
Sit here. Come on, Don. Get it on.
Sit here.
Don doesn't want to be on podcast. He's in the writer's strike.
We'll blow your face off.
Yeah.
We'll blow your face off, right? So you're at a Korean strip club,
Yeah.
all right? You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going on.
Don't look above the
So
tits.
can I get some? Strip club music, please.
Gil.
Boom, 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 boom. Everybody. He's really rubbing it, dude. Everybody.
Woo! Yeah. Yep.
From the front, he would know. You would have to
From the
just back
front,
up.
but not from the back. Not from the back at all. Can't tell
Do you
who
know
that was,
why-
guy
do
or
you know
girl.
why- Do you know why I turned around?
Tell me.
Because from behind, he was already sold on it.
Right.
So in his mind, he's like, I don't care what gender now.
Right.
So now I can reveal myself.
Right.
And he still smiled.
Right.
So that's a Korean trick.
That's okay.
Yeah. That's what
I like. Yeah.
That's what you're doing in Korean War, man.
Yeah. Korean War.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that war enough.
Whoa, you want to go to history?
No, not really. I'm tired of it. I actually don't know much about the Korean War.
Me either.
But it was bad. I know that it was bad.
But do you? There's two things I want to ask you. Okay.
Yes.
Let's history. Let's put that aside.
Okay.
Here's another thing that I want to ask everyone in the room. Okay. And this is something that's been plaguing me for the last 10 years. And you're gonna think it's a joke, and you think it's gonna be like, oh, what is he even talking about, right? But it's a real concern for me. Okay. DraftKings Rainmakers football is back, y'all, for its second season. And it's bigger and better than ever before. Head to DraftKings.com/audio and sign up to play Rainmakers today with code BELLY for your share of over $30 million in prizes this football season. This week, new customers can claim their first pack or digital player cards for free to get started. DraftKings!
Playing Rainmakers football is simple. Each DraftKings digital card represents an athlete and scores points based on their real-world performance.
Draft them into weekly contests for your shot at a share of $30 million in prizes, or sell them anytime on DraftKings Marketplace. DraftKings!
This contest requires no fee to join as long as you have enough cards to complete a lineup. Rip packs, build your collection, and earn big rewards.
Honestly, like we love using DraftKings when we do UFC fights and stuff like that. It's so fun to do, guys.
Wondering how to get started? New customers visit DraftKings.com/audio today and use promo code BELLY to claim a free starter pack only at DraftKings.com/audio with code BELLY. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Age and eligibility restrictions apply. Rainmakers contest not available in certain states. One starter pack per customer. Starter pack player cards aren't eligible for resale. See terms at DraftKings.com/Rainmakers.
But it's a real concern for me, okay? And also, it makes me feel like I'm dumb and I don't understand things. Do you think that I'm dumb?
Do I think that you're dumb? I don't think that you could achieve the level of success you have if you were.
I know,
have too many fucking
You
words,
got
dude.
beef.
I got
son.
beef with people.
Dude,
Like-
you're fucking Tupac circa 93.
Yeah. But I want to say that a lot of people they maybe find like a slow time. Like I've had 5, 6, 7 years of nothing, right? But it's like I still got offered like weird shit. Like, do you want to be on Nickelodeon? Maybe be the slime guy, and I'd be like, no, because I know I need the money, and I know that it's got it'll feel like I'm part of show business, but I'm not gonna. I only do things that I feel like are high level, as high level as I can get. That
Right, like a Jamie Kennedy movie.
Boom, Joe DeRosa in the house.
You know what?
DeRosa.
Hey, that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you.
So I did.
I do. You're one of my
Yeah, but can I just be honest with you? George, you're laughing way too fucking.
George is turning red.
No, I love humor like that. I love humor. I like being rat.
I want to tell.
George.
Eventually, I want to tell the story.
I'm not gonna fire you. Yeah, I'm not gonna fire you.
I want to tell the story when I first met you. Eventually,
Yeah, we will. But let me just.
Because I
Can we talk about
immediately loved you.
Can we talk about
Yeah.
kicking it old school?
Let's get into it.
was that what it was called?
That's what it was called. Kicking old school.
I couldn't.
You have to
I
understand.
thought it was called like back spinners. I didn't remember what the fuck that was called.
Right. So you have to understand at the time, right? I was in my second year of MAD or third year of MAD, right? And I was like young, right? So I was just like, a movie? Jamie was huge at the time.
I know, man.
He had just done Malibu's Most Wanted, and that did okay. And I was just like, Oh, I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Scream. He was like doing
Yeah,
big
Scream.
shit.
Yeah, bigger things.
Yeah.
He did one of my favorite movies was with Eddie Murphy. What was that called? With Steve Martin.
Bowfinger.
Bowfinger.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
Right. Tell me about the first time we met. Say something nice.
I met you at the Laugh Factory in New York. Jamie Masada had opened the New York club. It didn't last a very long time, but it was right in the beginning, and they were trying to do this thing where they were going to have headliners come to New York the way Caroline's does, and they didn't do that for very long. But you were one of the only headliners that actually came before they changed the format to just a showcase room, and
It was a nightmare.
it wasn't a great space, but I was opening for you. I was on the shows.
No.
And I didn't. I might have known you from Mad TV. It might have been before Mad TV. I don't remember. But we were sitting. They had this lounge for the comics that was open on either side. It had these big doors that had no doors on them, doorways that had no doors on them, and one led to the showroom, and the other one led to the bar. Mm-hmm. So it was wide fucking open, and people had to walk by to go to the bathroom. And the staff was coming in and out. And I was sitting there with you, and you were like, do you smoke? And I was like, yeah. And you were like, do you want a cigarette? And I was like, we can't smoke in here. And you go, yes, we can. And I go, no, we can't. And you go, watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this. And you just lit up a cigarette, and Jamie came over and started freaking out. And
Yeah.
you were like, Jamie, I'm sorry. I didn't know. And you put it out. And as soon as he walked away, you go, watch how mad he's going to get. And you lit another cigarette.
Wow,
He
agonizing.
came over and screamed at you again.
Yeah, yeah,
and you were
yeah.
like, Jamie, I'm so sorry. And then you put it out. Walked away, and you're like, watch this. Watch how mad he's going to get. You did it again.
Yeah.
He came over, and then you were just started being like, what's the big deal, Jamie? Who gives a fuck? Let me smoke.
Yeah.
And I was so young in comedy. I was just like, I didn't know you could like fuck with a club guy like that.
Oh, yeah,
Because
you
I was
can.
so scared of not working. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you were, I was the guy, and then you went on stage and you took your dick out and lit your pubic hair on fire.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
He
Yeah.
fucking freaked out.
He
about
freaked out.
that.
Smoke code.
Yeah. So you
What's so
just
funny?
were, and I was like, I just liked you. I was like, this guy's fucking nuts.
Unhinged.
And then you were,
Butcher Box.
Yeah.
Butcher Box.
I'm strong.
If you want me, go to Butcher Box. You guys, we get Butcher Box here, and our freezer right here, we've got Butcher Box in the freezer, and it's the best meat on planet Earth. Butcher Box is the subscription service that delivers high-quality meat and seafood right to your doorstep. It's the highest quality you can get. No antibiotics or added hormones. Packed fresh and shipped frozen for convenience, so you can save time on your next grocery store trip. Customize your own box or go with one of theirs. Either way, you get exactly what you want.
We've been using Butcher Box for years. The quality is really something you can notice, at least for me. I mean, I'm usually someone that likes to like over season a lot of my meats, but I know the quality of Butcher Box is so good because I kind of don't have to, even when I boil chicken or I roast a chicken, it kind of just is so good on its own. That's how I know it, right?
Close it in, Guild.
Get summer sizzling started with the special Butcher Box deal for our listeners. Free bacon for life of your membership plus $10 off. Sign up today at butcherbox.com/belly and use code BELLY to get 1 pack of free bacon in every box for the life of your membership plus $10 off your first order. That's butcherbox.com/belly and use code BELLY to claim this deal.
Audible. You guys, if you don't have Audible, I don't know what you're doing, because it's like, I know how to read books, right? But I prefer audiobooks. And Audible offers an incredible selection across every genre, from bestsellers and new releases to celebrity memoirs, mysteries and thrillers, motivation, wellness, business, and much, much more. What are you listening to, babe?
Currently, I'm listening to Sally Rooney's Beautiful World, Where Are You? I am a huge fan of hers, and I gotta say, I read the book, but I'm also listening to the audio, and I really, really am loving the audio experience.
I've been listening to that as well.
Oh.
And
I thought you said you were starting over with a Harry Potter.
I am. I'm
series.
doing both. I do it simultaneously. But right now I'm doing Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stones.
As an Audible,
And let me tell you something. The adventure is right in my ears.
as an Audible member, you can choose one title a month to keep from their entire catalog, including the latest bestseller and new releases. All Audible members get access to a growing selection of audiobooks, Audible originals, and podcasts that are included with membership. You can listen to all you want, and more get added every month.
That's right.
Let Audible help you discover new ways to laugh, be inspired, or be entertained. New members can try it for free for 30 days. Visit audible.com/belly or text belly to 500-500. That's audible.com/belly or text belly to 500-500 to try Audible free for 30 days. Audible.com/belly.
After that, and this is the other reason I really liked you, was because, so that was it. That was the only time I had met you. And then every single time I came to LA, which was few and far between, you remembered me, you were nice to me, you like treated me like a friend, and I cannot say the same about many other LA people.
That's right.
That I met early on. But you were I was like, this guy's like a genuine dude. You were just always a guy. I never had a bad fucking thing to say about you, you know?
Oh, man.
Really?
Damn it.
You know?
Number one, I want to tell young comics and this, okay? Who gives a shit?
Right.
Right. They're all people, and it's like, you know what Don Mairera once said? Stand-up comedy is the only business you just can't get fired in, because if one chain doesn't like you, another group people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're in Dallas, right? Oh, fuck, Addison does that. Then you go to Hyenas. Or you're in a House of Comedy. There's just so many different people that are in competition with each other. New clubs pop up, right? There's always another kid around the corner, you know what I mean?
Or you go downtown and do the coffee shop show or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
You can always do it. And also, I was mad at Jamie because he goes, "Hey, buddy, come headline," right? And I go, "Cool." And as soon as I saw him that day, I was in New York, he goes, "Buddy, this is Asa Akira." You know Asa Akira? Asa Akira is one of the number one porn stars, right?
Okay.
But at the time, she was a 16-year-old high school girl, right?
Okay.
He goes, "Buddy," and Asa was in high school. She was in porn. She was a kid. She goes, she had a fucking box full of tickets. And he goes, "Buddy, you and this Japanese girl go into the city and get tickets.
What?
Sell tickets." So I remember I had to not basking. What do you call that?
Barking.
Barking. I had to bark my own headlining tickets, and I was at Mad TV at the time, right? So at the time,
Why didn't you just say no? I'm not doing that.
because no one bought a ticket.
There was just
Zero.
Is that your problem? That's his problem.
It is my problem because I don't want to perform in front of nobody.
No, then you don't have to do the show and you still get paid.
No, he was like, there was a weird condition where, you know, buddy, if you don't, I'm not gonna. And he had the LA club too. It's like, I didn't want him to ban me from Hollywood, right? So he had that over me. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm not really getting that much money. I have to give away tickets all day long, every day with this girl. So her and I would just go have lunch, or we go on a roller. Like there was this one thing where there was a roller coaster in a mall or something. You know what I mean? So we would just do that, right? But I remember going, I'm just gonna smoke and light my pubes on fire and just do whatever I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now I have an act. You know what I mean? I tell jokes now, but so if you come see me, I have jokes. But
I was envious of how free you were.
Yeah.
On stage, because I've never been like that. I've never been free.
You're free now.
Well, I've always been very like by the written word of the bits. Like I know,
have too many fucking
you
words.
got beef.
I got
son.
beef with people.
Dude,
like,
you're fucking Tupac circa 93.
Yeah. But I want to say that you know, a lot of people they maybe find like a slow time. Like, you know, I've had 5, 6, 7 years of nothing, right? But it's like I still got offered like weird shit. Like, do you want to be on Nickelodeon? You know what I mean? Be the slime guy. And I'd be like, no, because I know I need the money, and I know that it's got, you know, it'll feel like I'm part of show business, but I'm not gonna. I only do things that I feel like are high level, as high level as I can get. That, you know,
Right, like a Jamie Kennedy movie.
Boom, Joe DeRosa in the house.
You know
Joe
what?
DeRosa.
Hey, that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you.
So I did.
I do. You're one of my.
Yeah, but can I just be honest with you? George, you're laughing way too fucking.
George is turning red.
No, I love humor like that. I love humor. I like being rad.
I want to tell. Eventually, I want to tell the story. What?
I'm not gonna fire you. Yeah, I'm not gonna fire you.
I want to tell the story when I first met you. Eventually,
Yeah, we will. But let me just.
Because I
Can we talk about
immediately loved you.
Can we talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
kicking it old school?
Let's get into it.
was that what it was called?
That's what it was called. Kicking old school.
I couldn't.
You have to
I thought it was
understand.
called like back spinners. I didn't remember what the fuck that was called.
Right. So you have to understand at the time, right? I was in my second year of Mad or third year of Mad, right? And I was like young, right? So I was just like, a movie? Jamie was huge at the time.
I know, man.
He had just done Malibu's Most Wanted, and that did okay. And I was just like, I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Scream. He was like doing
Yeah,
big
Scream.
shit.
Yeah, bigger things.
Yeah.
He did one of my favorite movies was with Eddie Murphy. What was that called? With Steve Martin.
Bowfinger.
Bowfinger.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
Right. Tell me about the first time we met. Say something nice.
I met you at the Laugh Factory in New York. Jamie Masada had opened the New York club. It didn't last a very long time, but it was right in the beginning, and they were trying to do this thing where they were going to have headliners come to New York the way Caroline's does, and they didn't do that for very long. But you were one of the only headliners that actually came before they changed the format to just a showcase room, and
It was a nightmare.
yeah, it wasn't a great space, but I was opening for you. I was on the shows.
No.
And I didn't. I might have known you from Mad TV. It might have been before Mad TV. I don't remember. But we were sitting. They had this lounge for the comics that was open on either side. It had these big doors that had no doors on them, doorways that had no doors on them, and one led to the showroom, and the other one led to the bar. So it was wide fucking open, and people had to walk by to go to the bathroom, and the staff was coming in and out. And I was sitting there with you, and you were like, do you smoke? And I was like, yeah. And you were like, do you want a cigarette? And I was like, we can't smoke in here. And you go, yes, we can. And I go, no, we can't. And you go, watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this. And you just lit up a cigarette, and Jamie came over and started freaking out. And
Yeah.
you were like, Jamie, I'm sorry. I didn't know. And you put it out. And as soon as he walked away, you go, watch how mad he's going to get. And you lit another cigarette.
Wow,
He
agonizing.
came over and screamed at you again.
Yeah, yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, Jamie, I'm so sorry. And then you put it out. Walked away, and you're like, watch this, watch how mad he's going to get. You did it again.
Yeah.
He came over, and then you were just started being like, what's the big deal, Jamie? Who gives a fuck? Let me smoke.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was so young in comedy. I was just like, I didn't know you could like fuck with a club guy like that.
Oh, yeah,
Because
you're
I was
right.
so scared of not working. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you were, I was the guy, and then you went on stage and you took your dick out and lit your pubic hair on fire.
Yeah, yeah, that's
and
right.
he
Yeah.
fucking freaked out.
He
about
freaked out.
that.
Smoke code.
Yeah. So you
What's so
just
funny?
were, and I was like, I just liked you. I was like, this guy's fucking nuts.
Unhinged.
And then you were,
Butcher Box.
Yeah.
Butcher Box.
I'm strong.
If you want me, go to Butcher Box. You guys, we get Butcher Box here, and our freezer right here is, we've got Butcher Box in the freezer, and it's the best meat on planet Earth. Butcher Box is the subscription service that delivers high quality meat and seafood right to your doorstep. It's the highest quality you can get. No antibiotics or added hormones. Packed fresh and shipped frozen for convenience, so you can save time on your next grocery store trip. Customize your own box or go with one of theirs. Either way, you get exactly what you want.
We've been using Butcher Box for years. The quality is really something you can notice, at least for me. I mean, I'm usually someone that likes to like over season a lot of my meats, but I know the quality of Butcher Box is so good because I kind of don't have to, even when I boil chicken or I roast a chicken, it kind of just is so good on its own. That's how I know it, right?
Close it in, Guild.
Get summer sizzling started with the special Butcher Box deal for our listeners. Free bacon for life of your membership plus $10 off. Sign up today at butcherbox.com/belly and use code BELLY to get 1 pack of free bacon in every box for the life of your membership plus $10 off your first order. That's butcherbox.com/belly and use code BELLY to claim this deal.
Audible. You guys, if you don't have Audible, I don't know what you're doing, because it's like, I know how to read books, right? But I prefer audiobooks. And Audible offers an incredible selection across every genre, from bestsellers and new releases to celebrity memoirs, mysteries and thrillers, motivation, wellness, business, and much, much more. What are you listening to, babe?
Currently, I'm listening to Sally Rooney's Beautiful World, Where Are You? I am a huge fan of hers. And I got to say, I read the book, but I'm also listening to the audio. And I really, really am loving the audio experience.
I've been listening to that as well.
Oh.
I thought you said you were starting over with a Harry Potter
I am.
series.
I'm doing both. I do it simultaneously. But right now I'm doing Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stones.
As an Audible,
And let me tell you something. The adventure is right in my ears.
as an Audible member, you can choose one title a month to keep from their entire catalog, including the latest bestseller and new releases. All Audible members get access to a growing selection of audiobooks, Audible originals, and podcasts that are included with membership. You can listen to all you want, and more get added every month.
That's right.
Let Audible help you discover new ways to laugh, be inspired, or be entertained. New members can try it for free for 30 days. Visit audible.com/belly or text belly to 500-500. That's audible.com/belly or text belly to 500-500 to try Audible free for 30 days. Audible.com/belly.
After that, and this is the other reason I really liked you, was because so that was it. That was the only time I had met you. And then every single time I came to LA, which was few and far between, you remembered me, you were nice to me, you like treated me like a friend, and I cannot say the same about many other LA people.
That's right.
That I met early on. But you were I was like, this guy's like a genuine dude. You were just always a guy. I never had a bad fucking thing to say about you, you know?
Oh, man.
Really?
Damn it.
You know?
Number one, I want to tell young comics and this, okay? Who gives a shit?
Right.
Right. They're all people, and it's like, you know what Don Mairera once said? Stand-up comedy is the only business you just can't get fired in, because if one chain doesn't like you, another group people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're in Dallas, right? Oh, fuck, Addison does that. Then you go to Hyenas. Or you're in a House of Comedy. There's just so many different people that are in competition with each other. New clubs pop up, right? There's always another kid around the corner, you know what I mean?
Or you go downtown and do the coffee shop show or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
You can always do it. And also, I was mad at Jamie because he goes, "Hey, buddy, come headline," right? And I go, "Cool." And as soon as I saw him that day, I was in New York, he goes, "Buddy, this is Asa Akira." You know Asa Akira? Asa Akira is one of the number one porn stars, right?
Okay.
But at the time, she was a 16-year-old high school girl, right?
Okay.
He goes, "Buddy," and Asa was in high school. She was in porn. She was a kid. She goes, she had a fucking box full of tickets. And he goes, "Buddy, you and this Japanese girl go into the city and get tickets.
What?
Sell tickets." So I remember I had to not basking. What do you call that?
Barking.
Barking. I had to bark my own headlining tickets, and I was at Mad TV at the time, right? So at the time,
Why didn't you just say no? I'm not doing that.
because no one bought a ticket.
There was just
Zero.
Is that your problem? That's his problem.
It is my problem because I don't want to perform in front of nobody.
No, then you don't have to do the show and you still get paid.
No, he was like, there was a weird condition where, you know, buddy, if you don't, I'm not gonna. And he had the LA club too. It's like, I didn't want him to ban me from Hollywood, right? So he had that over me. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm not really getting that much money. I have to give away tickets all day long, every day with this girl. So her and I would just go have lunch, or we go on a roller. Like there was this one thing where there was a roller coaster in a mall or something. You know what I mean? So we would just do that, right? But I remember going, I'm just gonna smoke and light my pubes on fire and just do whatever I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now I have an act. You know what I mean? I tell jokes now, but so if you come see me, I have jokes. But
I was envious of how free you were.
Yeah.
On stage, because I've never been like that. I've never been free.
You're free now.
Well, I've always been very like by the written word of the bits. Like
Mine,
right?
Mine was
Like-
Eddie Murphy.
Wait.
Mine was because when I was 15, I took my mom's credit card and bought tickets to see Eddie at the Coliseum. I saw Raw live.
Wow.
Yeah, and and we're at the Coffee Bean.
Yeah.
And I see him,
Eddie Murphy's in the Coffee Bean.
and I'm like, I walk up to him.
Yeah.
That's why I said at the beginning of the show, do you know how hard it is to give a compliment?
Yeah.
Extremely hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of passion. It's a lot of fear. You don't want to meet your hero.
Yeah.
So when someone gives you a compliment, take it, right? Because that's energy. It's
Yeah.
good energy. So I walked up to him, and just like you, right? The worst, don't even know what to fucking say. I look down and go, Mr. Murphy. He goes, hey, what's up, man? I go, my name is Joe Coy. I'm a comedian. This is like 8 years ago or 9 years ago. I go, I'm a comedian.
Wait. Raw was 25 years ago.
Yeah. Okay, and I was also 15.
Okay. Oh yeah.
The fuck point was that?
Well,
Raw was 35 years
What
ago.
happened 9 years ago? Oh,
Raw
you ran
was
into
35.
Oh, so what you're saying? You saw? I thought you meant that you saw Raw, and that same night you ran into Eddie Murphy. No, so you saw Raw back. Just finish. Let me finish. So
Yeah,
you
15,
saw
I was
Raw,
stand-up
and then many
comedian.
years later you ran into Eddie Murphy at the Coffee Bean.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the story?
This.
Start over.
I'm on board. I'm
not. I need to be on board. So let me ask you something.
Get on board, babe.
So you saw the
Anyways,
Raw. You saw the Raw.
I saw him.
Yeah.
And I walked up to him, heart pounding. I was so nervous. I go, I'm a comedian. You're the reason why I just stand up.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, wow, man. And then, he asked me, he goes, what's your name? I go, Joe Coy. And then he goes, oh, yeah. Wait, this was a long time. Actually, this is a long time ago. This is like 12, 13 years ago. He goes, oh, yeah. I go, yeah. And then he goes, all right. And it's just this awkward look. And I go, I went to Raw when I was 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Awkward. Uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Fucking worst.
Yeah.
Fucking worst shit I could possibly.
I have an Eddie Murphy story.
Oh, nice.
So Paulie, my brother and I were at the Comedy Store, and I must have been, I don't know if I had mad at the time. It was before that.
Yeah.
I was still scared of people, right? But I knew Paulie.
Yeah.
Dude, Cedric's performing. You got to watch him. I didn't know who Cedric the Entertainer was. So my brother and I and Paulie sit in a booth. Eddie Murphy. Well, first of all, I have to pee too. Like real bad. You know what I mean? And I remember Eddie Murphy and Charlie Murphy was packed. They sat at the end of our fucking table.
Yeah.
So you had Eddie Murphy.
Wait, you didn't know who Cedric the Entertainer was?
At the time, I didn't.
You're kidding me.
This is that long ago. Late 90s. Right? They sat at the end of the table, right? And my brother and I, we couldn't really even watch Cedric because we both went, oh, fuck. You know what I mean?
Wait, Eddie sat at your booth?
Yes, at the ends of it. And Charlie was on the other end. I didn't know Charlie at the time,
shit.
but he looked like Eddie, and I thought maybe he's important too. But my brother and I both, I could see our buddies go, holy fuck.
And they came to watch Ced?
You had to watch Cedric.
That's great.
And I had to pee, and I remember, and they wouldn't move. I sat there for like 30 minutes, right? Pee just dripping out of my dick. Because you can't go, excuse me, Eddie Murphy, I've got pee.
You should have done that.
No. Right? So there's no way to go underneath it.
Yeah.
So I just remember going, oh, fuck. Uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It was like I had to pee, but then also it was just like a fucking crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Eddie's amazing. Cedric, are you kidding me? Cedric's amazing.
Dude, he's
Can't believe you
so
didn't know
funny.
who he was.
Shut up.
He was huge back then.
But now, Joe, you're getting to the point in your career where you're now almost at that level of.
I am there.
Yeah. How does that feel?
It's fucking beautiful.
Because I honestly, like, I'll watch like the kind of stadiums that you sell out. You know, no, don't go. Because bitch,
Yeah.
you'll always be my bitch. Don't talk to me like that.
Wow.
I love you,
I love you too.
and I'm so happy for you.
I love you too.
Right? I'm kidding. I'm sorry for calling you a bitch, but you know, I see, you know, you're doing stadiums now,
Yeah.
right? And Radio City Music Hall,
Music.
yeah, Music Hall, right? The huge Forum, LA Forum, right?
Twice.
And yeah,
Twice.
and I go and I think to
Twice.
twice in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
back
think
to
to
back.
myself, oh my God. and I think to myself, he's now there. You know, how does that feel?
It's cool.
It is?
I love it. Yeah.
Or are you the same guy?
Oh, of course. We all are, right?
I know, but do you still have the same fears and all? Because in my mind, I'm like, you know, when you get to that place, like I can sell out a comedy club, all the shows in a comedy club, right? I don't know what it's like to sell out a fucking stadium. You know, when you're backstage, do you feel the same way backstage as you would be at a club?
Well, no, because a club, like selling out a club and selling out an arena is completely.
I know the numbers are different.
No, I'm not saying that, Bobby. Because when you do
this guy.
No, I'm not trying to say. What
right.
I'm trying to say is when you take on a club, the club owns everything, right? So you negotiate a deal, door, and that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, I'm in the business.
You don't have to worry about overhead.
I'm in the business, so I know.
I know what I'm trying to say is overhead and staff comes with the club, right? So the risk isn't as high. So I walk in more relieved. Whereas the Forum, the minute I say I'm playing the Forum, I'm already in the negative $1 million. Do you get it?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in the negative. The minute I announce, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play the Forum, I just told everyone I'm minus $1 million.
Right.
So now that fear is involved. So now I have to sell it out.
Right.
That's the only fear that I have. But then you don't look at it like that, because when you go on an arena tour, you literally take on all risk, light, stage, sound, background,
Yeah.
everything.
Because I remember Sebastian going, you know, hey,
Someone's making an espresso.
What is that?
What is that?
Is that gonna blow up?
Oh, there we go.
there we go. Okay, so let's do an unhelpful advice. Hey, by the way, Joe, before we continue, I honestly, since we've been doing it in this building, I haven't had this much fun. And we've had great people in here. No, we've had Spade, a bunch of, I loved Spade, but it's like that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for doing it.
Oh, thank you.
I needed it too because I've been doing so much. I just did Theo's and fucking Tom's and I've done 9 podcasts last week and I'm fucking burnt as fuck.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what to fucking talk about, but it just became so easy and fun and combative, and I really am grateful that you came in.
Okay. Can you say it one more time without the shitty look at the end?
No. I
But then I
tried
know
to.
you're sincere.
I'm being sincere.
I know
I
you
tried to do it. But my face went.
I know,
that.
because it hurts.
No.
It hurts.
It hurts to say
that,
it. It hurts to say it.
It hurts that you
To
love
say
me
it.
like you love me
Just
like
say it.
you love me like a brother.
So at the end of our show, as you know, because you've been a guest before, we do an unhelpful advice. People email us stuff, and then they want our help.
Oh, nice.
And so you can help them or not. Go ahead.
Bobby,
Why?
just
What
more,
body part would you pick out of him first?
a little bit more.
Say it.
Marble.
I'm fat.
Marble. Just say marble.
Just say fat.
Hanwoo.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Do you think Bobby would be delicious though?
Yes.
You really do?
The marbling on that belly.
It's like Toro, dude. My That's what you're talking about, dude.
Well, because he eats really great food all the time.
Yeah.
So technically,
Bingo.
scientifically, he would taste good because of the fattiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like a high fat content, even with fish, right? Like the oilier, the better. Like kidney
yeah.
dye. So yeah, you'd be
Okay.
delicious.
That'd
You'd be
be-
Toro.
But try to get me. I bet you money you couldn't get me.
What do you mean, like
if you're
pin you
fat,
down?
If we were in the jungle
Yeah.
and I knew that was, I now know,
Yeah.
right?
Like
Yeah,
we're planning. We're like,
you'll
trip 'em.
you'll never see me.
yeah.
I'm out.
You are incredibly, strong and
Slithery. He's agile.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really agile.
Slithery
That's
as
the word I'm
fuck,
looking for.
bro.
Yeah, you're agile.
Yeah, Slytherin, dude. That's my Hogwarts fucking class. Bitch. All right, you wouldn't catch me.
And he's
And-
really
and-
like high pain tolerant. Like you could fuck him up and he wouldn't really like feel. He's like a pit bull.
You better kill me, dude. You better kill me because if you're not going to eat me while I'm alive, I'll tell you that right
Like
now.
one time, like we were at a family gathering, and there was like a fire pit, and I swear to you, like his slipper and his foot was melting, and he didn't feel it until I was like, "Hey, your foot's on fire."
Well, it's because I have diabetes, probably. No. Yeah, I can't feel pain.
Like the fucking rubber was melting already. I was like, "Dude,
Yeah.
you're fucking."
I also
foot.
got a high threshold for pain.
Really? But you know what? I'm also manipulative. So I would.
I could be manipulated
No,
too.
I would turn him. Jay, look at me.
I'm like, yes.
I would turn him. We'd be eating you, dude.
It's like,
Yes, dude. That's exactly what's
yeah,
gonna
like
happen.
the movies.
Like in the movies, yeah, yeah.
I'm not. I wouldn't survive.
No, but in terms of like not eating ourselves, but if we were in the jungle, right? I mean, what would we eat first aside from ourselves? You think? Like, what would be your plan?
Oh my lord.
Wild pig. You know.
Well, because I don't know.
Good one.
It's weird. Like
You make a fire.
I can't.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start.
Would I have a lighter?
No,
No. Okay.
We have no lighter.
That's easy. If you have a
We
lighter.
got a kitchen and an oven.
Do we have a private chef or what?
No. We have no lighter.
No lighter.
No one can start a fire here.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that if we lived for multiple days there and we kept on trying for like 3-4 days, we could figure it out.
Yeah, you could also eat like nuts and berries and things that.
Well,
aren't,
like that's the thing. Like even like a lot of berries, like things that look delicious might be poisonous.
That's
so
true.
Yeah, we don't even know that.
I'd probably just be like, "Yo, I got these berries. Try it out." And then, and then
I'm your go-to guy.
well, whoever may be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bobby
would
see
be the
first.
go-to. For
He would be good because his blood sugar drops real quick.
Yeah, I would have to try.
You're not outdoorsy, right?
What does that mean?
Like you don't go hiking.
I've been
you
outside
don't go
before, if that's what's
camping.
going on.
No, but you don't go camping.
No, I'm not that
hiking.
guy.
Yeah,
Like he
you're not
loves
that guy.
daylight savings time, like because he doesn't like the sun.
Really?
Oh.
Well, you're an outdoors guy.
I have become a very outdoorsy guy. I hike. I like camping. Yeah,
You don't camp, dude. It's so gross.
I've gone camping. I'm not a regular camper, but
You have a sleeping bag?
I go on incredibly long hikes, like 8-hour hikes.
Oh God.
Well, okay.
Legit.
Very good.
Damn.
How about you?
Well, I like the outdoors. I don't hike for 8 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll run by the river for like 30 minutes.
Do you try to stay out of the sun for your skin?
No, I don't. I actually really enjoy being out, like in nature.
Like that.
yeah.
Nice.
How do you get porcelain skin like that?
Well, I did a press run today, so I have makeup on.
No, but I've seen it before.
Wait, we're not in the jungle. But
He licks his lips.
I'm sorry, but
You do have good skin without makeup too.
yeah. I've seen your skin, dude.
I appreciate it.
It's just pure, isn't it?
Well, I'm
pure skin.
pale. Yes, it is pure skin.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pale, and then I think it's because I take a lot of things because I don't want to get sick for my health, like that are good for your skin, like ginger, turmeric, all that is like really good for your skin. Yeah.
Have you ever lost your voice before you? Because I had to do that, and I had to get steroids in my throat.
Before like a set.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, I actually have like really strong vocal cords for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't like really crack or it doesn't get very hoarse for more than a day.
How convenient.
How convenient.
Yeah.
How about you?
I've lost my voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a time where I was just, partying, drinking, doing drugs, like
Smoking.
different
Yeah.
time in my life.
Well, that big show you did a while back, maybe a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
in front of the 30,000. Remember you did that? Was he on the show?
Was that 88?
I did a Coachella.
No, but
I
no,
played
no.
Coachella.
The last show you did, that you were like, I just did 30,000.
Yeah.
Was that his show?
No. It was
that-
the 88 festival.
Okay.
Head and Clouds, right?
Yeah.
Have you done that?
Yeah, Head and Clouds. Well, so last year.
Yes, he's headlined it.
No, I didn't headline it.
Well, you're
I was like before, but yeah, we did Head in the Clouds last year. Yeah.
How about when I do one of those shows, would you come out and introduce me?
What do you mean?
Like you go on stage, be like, "Yo, what's up? Yo,
What's up? Tell me what
I'm about to bring up my boy.
Okay.
boy, bring my boy out.
Yo, what's up? I want to do it now. Yo, what's up? Yeah, man, I'm about to bring out my boy, dude. Right? This N-word, you know what I mean?
Don't say that. Yeah. Don't say that on stage. Yeah.
I would just say N-word. You can't say N-word?
No, you can't.
Oh,
Say
okay.
that. That was that weird.
All right, this, you know what word I've come up with?
What?
Why can't, because a white guy called me a
He called you. Wow.
and I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, it's both. I was offended, but then I was like, thank you too.
Why? Because you got creative with it. And,
Yeah, you got creative with
Yeah,
it. You know what
yeah,
I mean? But
yeah. Don't introduce me like that. But
Don't do any of
But
Yeah.
what if I like had you introduce me, bring me out to the stage? Would you be down?
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
I mean, I did. I'll be honest with you. When I promoted that movie with Henry Lau,
Yeah. What movie was this?
It was a cooking one,
the
right?
cooking movie,
Yeah.
I never saw it.
This wasn't the XXX, the Vin Diesel thing.
No, it was Michelle Yao was in it.
Okay.
It was a cooking thing.
Okay.
I was in Thailand.
It was an Asian movie.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Final recipe?
That's it.
Yeah.
And I remember I got yelled at because I spent 6 weeks in cooking class, and at the end I couldn't still make an omelet, so they had to get me a hand, somebody to do it for me.
Oh, they had to get you a stunt double?
A stunt double. Yeah. Because I don't know how to do it. My point is that I did to promote the movie. I did it in Koreatown with Henry.
Yeah.
But the problem is they brought him up first, and then they brought me up, and so when they said my name, no one could hear it because they were still cheering for Henry. Right, so, Bobby, and then they couldn't hear me. So and people didn't even know who I was. I looked like I was a handler or something.
Well, how do you think I felt when I was in K-Town with you, bro?
That's right.
That's exactly.
You're my handler, bitch. I'm kidding. I love you, dude. I think you're so talented.
Thank you,
And a big, bright future.
Love you too.
Thank you. You think other? Is that it?
Is this it?
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Is this really it?
You and Henry Lau.
Yeah.
Oh, this was K-Con.
Oh, snap. Oh, this is 10 years ago.
I hosted that K-Con.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was it.
I hosted that K-Con. That's crazy. I didn't even know you were there.
Bobby, you look so cute.
I know you look really young.
I know. He's gone through a lot in the last 13.
That was only 10 years ago, dude.
No, it's 13 years ago. That's 2010.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's 10 years
Well,
ago.
that's
Oh, no,
what-
2013. So that is.
That's what age does, dude. And you know what? I can't wait for you fuckers to turn 52. I'm gonna laugh in your face, dude.
Yeah,
No,
but
you look good for 52.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Really
do.
good, yeah.
also DDK, Daniel Day
yeah.
Kim. How
Oh,
old is he? Like
fuck.
50 something. He
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like
Is Daniel Day Kim
incredible.
50 something? Yeah, he is.
In his
right?
50s,
he's
yeah.
50.
He's older than me.
55.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, all those are Sung Kang.
Sun Kang.
Legs great.
How
Brian
old
T.
is Sun Kang older too?
He's my age.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, genetically different.
No, I think because when you were younger, when you were a wrestler, you were,
In high school?
yeah, you look great.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's why you're athletic. You were a wrestler.
Yeah, he.
And tennis and
Oh, dang.
Didn't you like skate too? You
Yeah,
played
I have
hockey?
good balance. I have good balance.
Yeah, he's really agile.
Skateboard?
No.
That part's quite.
Skate. I skate.
I like ice skate.
Oh, really?
I can go
Yeah.
backwards.
Oh, wow.
I can go backwards.
Oh, you played hockey?
Yeah.
Like when we go to to go ice skating, he has his own skates with him.
Oh wow! Look at this. This is Bobby right here.
Oh, dang.
Look at that, dude.
What year was that?
1987.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What year were you born?
1986.
Yeah, so you were a year old.
87. He was born 1987.
87.
So
You were just
right
born.
here in this picture, Jay's
Yeah.
being born
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Seattle.
And I'm wrestling, dude. Kicking ass, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that,
You're a
dude.
good looking dude, man.
That's tight.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
You have good genetics.
You know, you know what I thought? If I was in high school now with that look, I would think I would I have another fart.
No.
No.
Say it.
Come on,
no.
man.
That sounded like
Why do you have to do that, man?
So
Is that for every episode or just
no, just
is that
special for you.
Special for today.
I would bring an
And he
episode.
puts it right into his mouth right after.
I would
The
say
mic,
though,
Bobby.
in K-Town, like this would be like a tough kind of Korean dude that girls would like. I think. Like
In
a tough-
Koreatown?
like a
Now.
masculine cuff, like tough dude that.
What are you doing? Why?
Too high?
He farted on it.
it's rotting away right now. It's rotting away. Bobby!
How do you do it? That?
I like how you fart into your own mic and you have to speak into it right after. Like it doesn't do anything to us.
It was
You
already
were-
inside my body.
Okay, yeah.
What am I afraid of?
Well, but
Yeah.
it wasn't on your face.
Do you ever pungu?
I do, of course, but I don't
Where do you pungu?
What do you think his farts sound like, Bobby?
Oh, just
Oh, it harmonizes?
Yeah.
Harmonizes?
what are your farts sound like? Today?
I think it depends on what you eat.
Yeah.
How you feel.
They get loud.
I've never heard you fart.
You never heard her fart.
No, I think that guys have like macro flatulence and girls have micro. So like I don't know how true this is, but apparently girls release it slowly in small bits, where guys are more like boom and thunderous and like.
Did that sound thunderous? What I did?
No.
I know that was really
It sounded
cute.
like
It was
like
cute.
ping pong, like
It sounded like you have to wash your drawers.
Right? It's
after
like-
this for sure.
No,
dude.
you want to see my
Yeah.
butthole?
No, dude. Don't do
You
it.
wanna see it?
Don't do it. Come
All
on.
right, I'm not gonna do it, but I'll show it to you.
I think that picture is enough right there.
Yeah.
But are you? How do you guys feel about like partners or girls like farting in front of you?
I don't mind it. I'm curious. I'm more curious. I wish I could have heard all my exes fart, but I missed a couple of exes in their
Yeah.
farts.
Yeah, 10 years and he's never heard me.
Never heard fart.
Yeah.
Not once. Not even.
Not
have you
once.
ever been in the bathroom while she's pooing?
No.
No,
Never.
no.
Wow.
I think I've tried.
He's tried.
Yeah, I've tried. Yeah.
Like you're trying to
Tried.
barge into the bathroom.
Yeah, but she won't let me in.
Yeah.
Have you seen me poo? That's right.
In the back seat of the car,
Oh,
yeah.
I'll
like-
go. Yeah.
What?
I pooed in the car a couple of
Dude,
times. Hey,
this
let's
one
move on.
time. This one time. Can I tell about that one time?
What time?
Oh God! Like so, okay. We were at 7-Eleven, and he was like, "I'm not gonna make it home." I was like, "Well, eat a banana. It's gonna plug it up a little bit, or like harden the poo." He had diarrhea, and instead he like went to like someone's like front yard, and I swear to you, there was like they had like a rose bush and like a white wall.
Yeah.
When I'm telling you, he just did like a 90-degree like hip hinge, like you know when you do a Roman deadlift, and he just bent his front body and he just sprayed into the wall.
Oh my god.
And he did a spray and run.
Why? But why
And-
did you have to spray it on? Like you could have just done it on like a bush or something. Like
He's like such an acrobat.
When a
that
snow
way.
leopard, when a snow leopard hasn't seen another snow leopard in many times,
yeah.
they do a scent on the tree. It's me marking the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're a bad dude.
Okay, you're a savage, bro. That's
Wow.
Like like just pooing outside in itself, I would be like feel bad, but like just spray it on
Oh,
somebody's
I'm
wall.
sorry. I'm
Just
sorry. You never
sprayed.
pooed your pants before? Yes, you have.
I probably have, but
No,
when
you
I was
have.
younger.
Not probably. No, as an adult.
As an adult, no.
You've never pooed your pants as an
no,
adult.
no.
Have you?
I have.
As an adult?
Yeah, but a long time ago.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I was just very fortunate to find bathrooms. Like, I don't know.
So humble. So humble, man.
You're so humble, dude.
I don't know. Maybe I was just very fortunate.
Yeah.
Bobby, could I get you to go to Korea next year?
That'd be fire,
I think
bro.
you should.
I would love to.
Let's go
That'd be
together.
fire.
It would be my pleasure.
You would love it.
I'm gonna, but don't let it be something you just say.
No,
Make it
let's
happen,
go.
dude. You set out a time like, hey, what